Hello everyone, this is Julie. Welcome back to my channel, Conquer College Admissions, and today we're going to be talking all about junior year college admissions checklist part 2. Junior year is crazy, isn't it? It's like stressful. You're like, when is this going to be over? I have so much on my plate. I cried so much when I was a junior, and I'm not really a crier. Actually, that's not true. I do still cry like when I watch movies and things like that, but I cried so much because I was so overwhelmed. And so I feel you. I know exactly what you're feeling. And so that's why I'm bringing these videos to you, because really though, we kind of create our own stress, and there's really not much that you have to do to really, make a good use of your junior year. So I'm gonna give you the list so that that's all you need to know, and you don't need to worry about like, am I missing anything? Am I not doing something correctly? All of those. So let's go ahead and talk all about junior year college admissions checklist part 2. All right, so we already did part 1. I'll go ahead and put up the card right up here. Also, all the links to the college admissions checklist series will be in the info box, and so you can go ahead and watch all of them. So today we're going to be talking about 4 things actually, because junior year there are a couple of things that you do need to do a little bit more than your sophomore year. So the number 1 thing that you need to do as a junior is, number 1, start to solidify your college list. So a lot of students tend to think, well, I just need to get into this really competitive college and I'll see where I get in. I'll just apply to as many schools as possible. No, that's the number 1 mistake that students make, because all of these colleges are looking for something really different, and their mission statement, their core values, their curriculum structure, everything is so different, right? So one of the things that I share with my students inside our program is this college spotlight series. And so what I do is I break down each college and share with my students what each college is looking for in an applicant. And it's so resourceful because you don't have to think about like, what is Duke looking for in an applicant? Like, what is Stanford looking for in an applicant? I do all the work for you. So that's something that I do share with my students, and they absolutely love it. So if you want to learn more about how you can join my program and get all those resources, I would definitely check out our free masterclass at www.juliekimconsulting.com/masterclass. And having a college list is so important, and there's 2 phases. There's phase 1 and phase 2. Phase 1 is when you just list out all the colleges, about 30 to 50, and then phase 2 is when you narrow it down to about 10 to 12. So having a college list and knowing your fit and why you're a good fit for the college is really important. If you're telling me, Julie, I want to get into Harvard because it's the best school ever, I want to get into Stanford because I want to live in California, those are not good reasons. So you're going to need to do more work there, okay? It's not about how beautiful campus looks, or it's not about how prestigious the college is. It really needs to be a good fit, all right? So college list is one of the things that you need to be actively doing as a junior. All right, so the second thing that you need to do as a junior is 2 things. I'm gonna just merge them into one here. Is your passion project plus networking with professors and landing intern positions or research positions. I bring this up every year because it doesn't matter when you land these positions. You want to start on your passion project. You need to land a research position or intern position, because that's how you show action. A lot of students say, I'm so passionate about art, I'm so passionate about engineering, but where is the action behind your claim, right? So working on your passion project, scaling it, getting published, spreading your reach with your passion project, or landing research positions, being connected to a professor is so important. I love to share this story where my students tell me all the time, Julie, I think I really got accepted into my dream college because I worked on my passion project, or because I networked with a professor. All these students who got accepted, what do they have in common? They worked on a passion project. They reached out to a professor and landed positions. They got an intern position. They did all the things that really helped them stand out, and that's the reason why they got accepted into these amazing colleges. And so as a junior, you do need to work on your standout factor. The acceptance rate that you guys are seeing is horrendous, right? Like for example, like Harvard received 57% more applications than last year, right? Columbia received 49% more applications than last year. They're just getting so many applicants that you do need a solid strategy as to how you're going to stand out in this process. Also, I'm going to share with you how my students were able to get accepted using the Passion Project system. The Passion Project system is so good because number 1, Ivy League and Tucker colleges and even just selective colleges, they're looking for passionate students, right? And that's what passion projects do. Number two, colleges are not looking for quantity. They want quality extracurriculars, right? Everyone could do the same things. Join a program, join summer program, go to a club and, do volunteering, and everyone could do the same thing, but how are you going to really stand out, right? That's where passion project system comes in. And number three, passion project system doesn't take up a lot of time. It doesn't take up a lot of a space. It's very efficient. And as a junior, you don't have time. Time is your currency. Time is everything. So if you're doing a lot of different things and spending a lot of time doing it, you have to really think about, what am I losing here when I'm working on all the traditional things and not having enough time to study for my schoolwork, and then you end up saying, oh my gosh, my GPA is going down, and right? So passion project system is really amazing because it's efficient. That's the best part. The next thing you should be doing as a junior is to network with college admission officers. And so it's not about you asking questions about what are my chances of getting in? Don't do that, please. It's more about you asking a very thoughtful question that encompasses three components. Number one, who you are, what you do. Number two, doing some research about that college, and then asking a specific question about it. So networking with colleges is really, really important. When I was applying to Harvard, I literally reached out to college admission officers left and right and asked really good questions, and I honestly think that they knew me just because I was so invested in this process. It's like, if you're telling me that you want to go to a certain school, but you've never networked with them, you've never asked them questions, that does not tell me that that's your dream school. So networking is the third thing that you need to do. The fourth thing that you want to do as a junior is to start working on your resume. Resume is something that you can copy and paste into your application. You can also attach a PDF onto your application, and having a good resume is just a really professional thing to do. So I would definitely start working on your resume. That's also another thing that I cover inside my Passion Project Bootcamp program. So I would definitely go ahead and check that out. All the resources that you need is literally in our program, Passion Project Bootcamp. So if you want to stop guessing, what should I do? How do I do this? What do I write? Am I on the right track? I would definitely check out our Passion Project Bootcamp program. And the best way to learn more about that program is to register for the free masterclass, www.juliekimconsulting.com/masterclass. And there you can learn more about our program as well. All right, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed these series. We're wrapping it up, right? We went through 9th grade checklist, 10th grade checklist, and now we just wrapped up 11th grade checklist. So I hope that you found this series very helpful, and I'll be back here with another video next week. Also, if you like this series, please give it a thumbs up, and that really lets me know that this kind of video is really important to you and it's resourceful to you. So just give it a thumbs up, and that really helps. All right, I'll see you guys next week, and have a really good one. Bye.